Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kanye West, it's a bad week. But you know what? I understand because, listen, Kanye West announced all in one day that concert in Italy is not happening. He is not running for president, which, why would he? You know what? Let's just move on, right? On top of that, we don't even know if the album is coming out. Kanye is literally being a no-show on life. But I have a theory. It's not even a theory. I think it's just actual proof of what's going on. And you know what? I don't blame him at all. Because you know what they say in life? Timing is everything. On top of that, you know who's having the best week ever? Julia Fox. Say what you want about Julia Fox. She knows how to hustle. Every day I'm hustling. She literally got her book, which is nothing but her time as Kanye West. Well, actually, I haven't read the book. Let me know if you want me to do a book club. It might actually be good, right? Because it is on the New York Times #1 bestseller list. And people said Kim is freaking out. Because here's the thing. Her time with Kanye just lets her know. Basically, all she says about Kanye is Kanye doesn't respect her, treated her like a doll. It was all for PR, the media game, which is basically what we now know Kim and Kanye's whole relationship was. Only Kim was down for it. They're saying is furious that she might be associated with the BS. Y'all, let's get into this. First of all, let's talk about Kanye, right? Is the album even coming? My guess would be no, for 2 reasons. Listen to this, right? 1, he was already in trouble for his anti-everybody remarks. When him and Ty Dollar were trying to find, have 4 people that would maybe do this and that, all I heard, with the album to release, and they were taking bidders to see who would release it, all I heard was, okay, so Ari Emanuel's blacklisting of you worked a little bit, and you're trying to get people to actually distribute the album for you because you guys don't have the infrastructure and you don't want to just put it on the World Wide Web. I get it. Listen, he's trying to be an independent artist. Is he independent? No, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? But also, let's also not forget, y'all, even if Kanye West had not made those anti-everybody remarks, there is mess going on right now. Deep mess. People are not in the mood for anything lighthearted. They're not in the mood. This wouldn't be the time for anybody to drop anything. But the fact that he did say the anti-everybody, and he did say all that mess, and he was person non grata, this ain't the time for you to be opening your mouth. Kanye West listen, he's crazy, but he ain't dumb. This is not the time. Did you see what they did to Gigi Hadid? The government of that country. Do you see what they did to Gigi Hadid that just said, I don't want babies gone? Dude, would you imagine what they would do if Kanye even opened his mouth for a second to say anything right now? They are currently combing social media, looking for anything or anyone they can use to change the subject. Seriously, off of what everybody else has been talking about. Could you imagine if Kanye opened his mouth? So you have a storm where, I get it. Everybody was waiting for an album. Everybody was waiting for this. Everybody was waiting for that. But right now the block is hot. And even Kanye in his crazy ways knows, it's a little bit too hot. It's a little bit too hot. I wouldn't release nothing either. I wouldn't say a word. I would sit there and go around and eat my gelato with Bianca, right? Looks like Kanye's favorite flavor is like banana, like vanilla and raspberry. Yes, I am an ice cream aficionado, so that's why I'm all in the business. But honestly, I would sit there and I would eat my food and I would mind my business and I would call it a day. But what y'all think? What do y'all think? Speaking of minding business and calling things a day, Julia Fox. Julia Fox is in... She doing better than Kanye. Who would have thought? I know Julia did. Who would have thought God did? Julia Fox is doing way better than Kanye West right now. She is literally New York Times bestseller list for her book. Should we review the book? I'm actually interested. Should we review the book? I say we should. Everybody says it's really good, but part of the reason it got so much play is because she exploited her relationship with Kanye. And let me just say this. Let this be a lesson for every girl that ever dated Kanye. According to Julia, he was dating all of them to get back at Kim, to make Kim mad. How do you guys feel guilty for exploiting a relationship? We're according to Julia. Like, you don't date Kanye West, in my opinion, for a quiet life. You don't date Kanye West to be in your shy girl era. Literally. If you have a project, if you have a passion, if you are dating somebody with a name, you should be using it to promote your own. Say what you want about Julia Fox. She knows how to play this game and what's really going on. But get this, right? They said Kim is trying to distance herself away from the message Julia is saying. Julia's tales about Kanye, they saying, are wild. He offered her a boob job, asked her to write a story describing the first days of their courtship. When he didn't like what she wrote, he had a friend draft a completely fabricated story to accompany a photo shoot they did for a magazine. They claimed that during their dates, he had a stylist meet her in the restaurant bathroom with other outfits he wanted her to change into. Julia said, I feel like he's using me for some weird, twisted game. It makes me feel dirty. Now get this. Kim's trying to distance herself, saying that she knew a different Kanye back then than she knows now. Y'all, listen. This story is developing, baby. And I'm going to get into in a different video more on what Julia said. Baby, you didn't know a different Kanye? We knew a different Kim. We knew the corny girl from Calabasas that talked like whatever, was chasing after Ray J, dogging out Whitney Houston, and speaking in a baby voice. Y'all, listen. Kanye just gave the recipe for how Kim became famous, and now Kim is scrambling to distance herself, saying that's not what happened with her. Even though 2 months ago, she was saying that she was a victim of his controlling ways, and now she finally has her voice. Y'all, listen. Shout out to Julia Fox for getting on the New York Times bestseller list. Shout out to Kanye for finally having some sense, knowing this ain't the time to open your mouth. There is real ish going on. And even if he didn't have that mark against him, who would release an album, whatnot? You know what I do feel sorry for? The people that bought tickets to Italy to see Kanye perform. Baby! Kanye's that friend that if you got plans to meet up with them, you don't even show up until they text you and be like, yo, I'm in the restaurant, where you at? I'm just saying. Kanye be changing his mind and his mood too much. Let me know what you think in the comments. And also, if anybody bought tickets, let me know. Somebody sent Kanye, yay, some Cash App requests to pay for those tickets and round trip airfare. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.